G'day guys, welcome to another deep clean, declutter and organise video that I'm doing in this series to get my house organised. I've definitely felt with being in ISO that I want to make sure that the house is completely done, so once we can get out and about again and get back to socialising, I want the house to be fully decluttered and organised. So that's my goal, that's what I'm working towards. So first off, you've seen me clean the bench. I'm going to be putting all these items on here. So I've just cleaned it with my eucalyptus spray, which is just eucalyptus and water that we've combined together in this bottle. So last week I started in the kitchen, and so I'm going to do a couple more drawers today. So I'm starting off with the cup drawer. I'm just removing everything from this drawer and then giving it a vacuum to get the dust and the dirt out before giving it a wipe with just white vinegar and water. What I'm going to try this time is actually a different way of setting up the cups. So one row I'm going to do all the handles facing in, and then the next row I'm going to do all the handles facing in that way like I've just done there. The video makes more sense than what I'm saying. I'm trying out a new way of placing the cups with their handles facing each other, see if that's a better use of space. I'd love to know how you've gone this week with your decluttering task. I know some of you in the comments mentioned in my last video that you too are going to try and just do a small space rather than trying to tackle the whole room. Got our little lunchbox there. Obviously we haven't actually been out because we've been in isolation, and then underneath it they're little travel bags that I bought from Kmart, but I like to use them for changes of clothes. They fit really well in my bag. As you've probably noticed with this drawer, there is some random stuff in these ones, and basically I like to have a clean bench. I'm a big believer in having clean bench, clean mind. If I've got a lot of stuff there, it just feels busy. So I really do like to have a clean bench, but my way of dealing with it, because I haven't got the organisation system set up just yet, is I just put it in drawers. So that's why it's really good that I'm actually doing this little series and getting my house sorted so that I can stop just dumping things in drawers. Calling me a mad woman, mad woman, mad woman, calling me a mad woman, mad woman. No, I don't really care, I don't really care, yeah. 'Cause boy, it's none of your business. Right here, I'm just looking at these oven bags to see if they're the same size, and then I'm going to combine these ones together. Isn't it amazing how much space you can save if you combine the same items into one container? It's easy to speak out about the way I live, but it's a 24. I love this sifter, but it's really dirty, so I'm going to put it to the side and see what I need to do to wash it. I'm not sure if it's dishwasher safe or not. I'm going to have to look into that, but I'm not going to get distracted with that at the moment. I'm going to continue cleaning and I'll look at it afterwards. Because I know if I look at my phone, I'll see a notification or something and I'm just going to get distracted. So I'm not even going to deal with that yet. Crazy, I want you to stay here. You'll be the death of me still, you're medicine. Yeah, I need it, I need it. You light a fire just to put me out again. Still I need you. I'm weak for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. I'm weak for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. I had totally forgot about these snacks. I bought them in my first ever Costco haul, which was last year, and they haven't been that popular in our house, so we're still eating them. Yay, that's 4 drawers done. Now I'm going to this next one. Now this is a drawer that my son likes to play with. It's a bit of a baby activity, I suppose. He pulls out all these reusable serviettes. That's the word I'm looking for. So I'm just putting them in this plastic container, and this is what our apples and pears come in from the supermarket. I like to save them and use them in my organisation. If you're new around here, then I do like to live quite simply and use what I've got. I'm kind of practical, functional, rather than stylish, I suppose. Basically, I like to use what I've got, and I love a bargain. Yeah, I need it, I need it. You light a fire just to put me out again. Yeah, I need it. Now, I'm not sure why I put all those bowls there, because I've had to move them, because obviously my son has been picking them up. They have yet to break, but I have moved them because he was so into them and he loved the sound of them dropping. So they have been moved, and I've moved the little animals for the serviettes to the front, so he pulls them out now. The vinegar got some off, but not enough. So what I've done is I've used the degreaser. I sprayed it on and it said to leave it for 3 minutes. So that's what I've done before coming back to wipe it off. It still didn't do a perfect job, but it was slightly better. Let it be, if I leave tonight, we could do this right. I dumped the dishwashing tablets into another one of these plastic containers, and then I combined all those washcloths just with a rubber band. I tied them all together. So that's made a lot more space, and it's a lot more organized now, just doing that simple thing. Before you make up your mind that I'm nowhere to find, I'm standing right here. I know that I told you we're over, I swear that I'm sober, just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. Would you stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let it be if I leave? These 3 drawers I did last time. I'm just going to do a quick check just to make some adjustments if required, so it doesn't get too out of control. And yep, on the floor there's some snack that's just been dropped. These are some of the items I've got to deal with. So some's going in the recycling. I ended up later on looking it up, and I can put that sifter in the dishwasher. So that's what I did. And now I'm going to get on to unloading the dishwasher. Hopefully I'll sort out the cutlery drawer and these 4 drawers in my next video, because they all need a tidy, a deep clean and an organise. I just need to put some more trays in to contain it, rather than just everything in moving around. Like that second drawer, you know, everything goes in the second drawer. I will look at you and tell you that I'm alright, like a ricochet, it will come back to you. 'Cause I don't care about you anymore. Alrighty, dishes are done. Let's do a quick before and after. Then it's downstairs to sort out the washing. Can I just say thank you to everyone who commented about dryers. I've been looking into it a little bit more. I'm not sure whether I get the vented or the heat pump one. Can you tell me which ones you guys have got in the comments below, please? I think, yeah, I'm not sure. From what I gather, the heat pump one costs more. But has anyone had both? Which one would you get again, or which one do you love? And the other thing I'd love to know is, how long does it take in the dryer to dry your clothes? Thanks guys, I really appreciate you helping me out. This octopus we got from Ikea, and I really love it, and my daughter considers it her job that all the small items she likes to put on the octopus when we're hanging out the washing. So that's so cute, and it's so good for her fine motor skills and building strength in her hands. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is this Ikea hack that I've been wanting to do for months, and today is the day I'm making it happen. So I'm just removing everything from the kitchen, and then what I'm going to do is paint it with chalk paint on the back so that it can be a grocery store, an ice cream shop. So I'm really excited to do this. Unfortunately, when I was doing it, I didn't actually read the instructions this time. Like I did a couple of days earlier, but I'd completely forgot what to do. Dave shook it up, and then I started painting, and I thought, this is so weird. It's so runny. I'm like, oh, well, just kept going. And then I finally read the container, and it said that you needed to stir it for 5 minutes. So anyway, after I'd painted it, I just kind of dabbed it to get a lot of the wet bits off, so that I could do it properly. So after I'd mixed it for 5 minutes, then that's what I did. And as you can see, it's a massive difference. Like it actually looks like a chalkboard. Words, but I won't let them bruise. Even though it hurts, I won't show it to you, 'cause it will ricochet. I won't let it bite. I will look at you and tell you that I'm alright. Like a ricochet, it will come back to you. 'Cause I don't care about you anymore. It also said to keep stirring it throughout, so that's what I'm doing here. And you may be wondering why I'm doing this in the laundry. Well, we actually use our garage as a bit of a rumpus room. My daughter does her painting up there, rides her bike if it's raining. So that's why I've done it in the laundry, because the weather has been a bit more rainy. So at least here I can have the door open during the day for the fumes, and it can take a couple of days to dry, because the first coat, and then I think it was 16 hours before putting on the second coat, but I left it for 24 hours before putting on the next coat. And then I left it for another 24 hours before we started using it. And to clean up the brushes, I just used Terps. 'Cause suddenly there you were with those bright blue eyes. Now we're going into my son's room. So a couple of weeks ago, what I did is I organised his books in colours, so like a rainbow, and it makes me smile when I do it. I didn't think it would, but it just feels organised. Otherwise the books just felt like they were all shoved in there. Now I don't care that it gets pulled out some books every single day. It's great that both kids like to look at books, so I'm happy with that. But I also feel that by putting them in this rainbow order, that it's organised. Talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder. I wanna love out loud. Talk a little deeper. So my son, he's 11 months, and he enjoys pulling things out of the cupboards. So this morning he's pulled out all his socks, and I don't know what it is with kids and socks, but I feel like there is constantly odd socks, and I know why, because he likes to pull a sock off, and often he'll just pull one off his foot and not the other one. So what I'm going to do is aim to do one shelf today, and I'm just going to fold them so they'll stand up in the storage containers. I'm also going to spend a bit of time checking the sizes, because he has grown, and I've still got some size 3 zeros in there, I think, and 2 zeros. So I'm just going to be donating those as well. I will let my guard down. I want to laugh out loud. Talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder. I want to laugh out loud. Talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder. Love a little louder. Love a little louder. Love a little louder. Love a little louder. Love out loud. Love out loud. Love out loud. Love out loud. Don't wanna be shy. And that's the donation pile. I'm not sure where my container is that says pants. I'll have to have a bit of a look around for that. I'm sure I'll find it as I keep cleaning. Thanks heaps for watching, guys. Bye.